The 2024 GT World Challenge Europe Endurance Cup season gets underway this weekend, with 9 manufacturers set to fight it out for overall victory. The big story entering this season is the arrival of Ford, with Proton Competition running a Mustang GT3 in the Pro class for Christopher Mies, Dennis Olsen and Frederick Vervisch. Aston Martin are also returning to the Pro class after a year away, with entries from both ComTU Racing and Valkenhurst Motorsport. ComTU are bound to be fan favourites, as they reunite the Dane train of Marco Sorensen and Nicky Thiem, alongside Matteo Drudi. Defending champions Acodis ASP team have moved to the World Endurance Championship for 2024, leaving the championship wide open. 2 of their drivers are back. Jules Gounon has joined Mercedes AMG team GetSpeed, whilst Raffaele Marciello is teaming up with Maxime Martin and Valentino Rossi in the 46 WRT BMW. One of the big favourites entering this season is last year's runners-up, the 98 Rover Racing BMW of Philipp Eng, Marco Wittmann and Nick Yelloly. The team won 2 races last season, including the Spa 24, and are one of just 2 teams in the Pro class with an unchanged driver lineup. Audi might have ended their factory GT3 programme, but they still have a Pro class presence thanks to Tresor Attento Racing, who won last season's Sprint Cup. They've lost Drudi to Aston Martin, but retained Riccardo Feller to partner Alex Acker and Christopher Haase. BMW and Mercedes both have 4 cars in the Pro class, with Porsche having 3, Aston Martin, Ferrari and Lamborghini have 2, and then there is 1 entry each from Audi, Ford and McLaren. I won't go over all of them, but just to give you an idea of the quality, Pro features 4 hypercar teams. We've already mentioned Proton and WRT, and joining them are AF Corsa with 2 Ferraris and Iron Lynx with a Lambo. The Pro class is the largest of the 4 classes which make up this year's 55 car grid. The grid is split across Pro and the Gold, Silver and Bronze Cups, with the only difference between each class being the driver lineups, as every team runs a GT3 car. One class worth keeping an eye on is the Bronze Cup, with the team which scores the most points across both the Sprint and Endurance Cups earning an invite to the 2025 24 Hours of Le Mans. Pure Racing won this invite last year, and for 2024 are stepping up to the Pro class to fight for overall victory. Favourites in the Bronze Cup include last year's Endurance Cup winner Sky Tempesta Racing, defending British GT champion Century Motorsport, and the team which won the first 2 races of this year's British GT season, Barwell Motorsport. The calendar has had a big shake-up for 2024, with the race held outside Europe and on a street circuit for the first time. The season starts at Paul Ricard, which will run to a 3-hour format for the first time since 2014, before the 24 Hours of Spa at the end of June. The series then heads to the Nürburgring and Monza for 3-hour races, before concluding with the 6 Hours of Jeddah on the 23rd of November. And one of the best things about GT World Challenge is that every qualifying and race can be watched live and free on YouTube with no geo restrictions. Who do you think is going to win the 2024 GT World Challenge Europe Endurance Cup? Please let me know in the comments below, and whilst you're down there, why not press that like button and subscribe to the channel? It really helps me out.